Jesus, it's raining my first game.
We will find out a whole lot more about these teams as week 1 showdown here on EA Sports College Football.
Nah, I gotta watch his too.
Dominion Monarchs and the Florida
You talking about Spencer?
Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe working the sidelines. We'll check in with her shortly. And the Owls kicker headed to the football. The crowd eager, and off we go. The start of a new season. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats.
I mean, I haven't played in a couple days.
For the big play, he'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of it. The Monarchs offense will get first crack at it today. Running game built around this guy, Devin Roche. He is a steady, reliable, consistent force in this attack.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense, man, try to make him play in the phone booth, right? Like, don't let him.
Why is everyone I play run hurry up? I don't understand this.
Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator, giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. They booted away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Slips through the line. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. The Owls offense will now get its first chance with the football. Frankly, they've been looking forward to this matchup all week. The coaching staff imploring him to go after this guy. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Gain of right at 7 yards. 2nd and 3 coming. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Running inside. It's Farrell. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Yeah, it's so funny. I wish they would code it so that it like aims to hit the player that commits the foul. I think that shit would be hilarious.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Back to pass. Makes the grab. Finds a crease at the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Owls! They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra
Just scored a
point
tutty.
makes it 7-0. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Monarchs send out the offense to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Hold and fire. pick up just a few on that completion. And the Monarchs come to the line in the hurry up.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards. So you
Could be an alley.
Oh my god, that was so
The
dumb.
50, the 40, running inside the 20.
Dude just jukes like 3 people in a row and just takes it to the house.
By the back on the option.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way
Nope.
you wanted to, but good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You gotta like the answers, right?
What are
Like
you
sometimes
doing?
come out, sometimes you're
What the fuck is
situated,
my
you're
guy
ready to
doing?
rock and roll, it
Move.
comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. The defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out.
Jackson Arnold was like 11 of 11 on Hawaii at one point.
The run inside.
Oh my god, my fucking guy just slipped.
Across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down.
I don't remember. I think he threw deep and his guy caught it like a contested catch.
Looking to fire. Right down the middle.
Okay, he should not have dropped that. Get the fuck out of here.
That brings up 3rd down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Fires on the move.
Jesus fucking Christ, this is stupid.
Defense has set him up. No room
Old Dominion. Also, I might go rogue because I can't talk while I play a lot. I lose focus.
Well, obviously it's raining here in this game, and ball's slippery. I don't know if that slipped out of the
You're
QB's
good.
hands a little bit, but it certainly wasn't an accurate throw, and as a result, it ends up in an interception.
Okay, thank God he dropped that because that was stupid.
And the completion just missed it.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate it through the weather and get it to your target, but just catching a football that's a little bit slippery sometimes, you'll see some of those drops, and it's just part of the game.
Nice, we sacked him.
And he goes down at the 34.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. They'll run the screen. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be 4th down from the 24. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive.
Oh, I blocked it.
Hey, man, it's
I
hard
blocked
to
a fucking field goal.
goals in this rain anyway.
Yep. Yeah, in the middle, but this time it wasn't a dive, it was a jump.
Worried about the snap and you're worried about the hold, but that time they just overwhelmed the line up front. They were able to block that kick. That is a huge play.
The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Things got off to a good start with a touchdown on the opening drive and then quickly went to pot with a pick on the second one, and now they'll see if they can find the middle with this 3rd possession. And
Okay,
it's
we're just playing
incomplete.
perfect pass defense all of a sudden. Got it.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Plucks it out of the air. Oh, he's got some space.
You do a lot.
Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. The Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bernard.
Why is he not blocking that
That's a really good job by
guy?
the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down.
What the fuck is that throw?
Intercepted, a first
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I gotta bounce. I can't. It's no hard feelings. I can't. I lose focus. I'll be back if you're still on. All right. All
Anderson. Momentum. A few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. They're working that left side. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. The play action fake. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12. Defense in press coverage. From the red zone, it's Roach. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Running inside, it's Harris. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking for a man, it's Potter. Caught. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. A first down run on the doorstep. And he's in. Touchdown, ODU.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So here comes the Florida Atlantic offense ready to go to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Sometimes a quarterback just needs to turn the ball loose. It was like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the time.
Yeah, and just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot, you start trying to aim it, you really, really miss. You know, quarterbacks, they got to quickly be able to recognize, do I need to fire it? Do I need to put a little air underneath it? And it's just a tough thing for a quarterback to be able to do. But over time, you see they have less and less mishaps like that.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. Working the big fella downfield and outside. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Owls, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
This Florida Atlantic offense is moving quickly. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Gonna let it fly. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
Another off throw from this quarterback, and they knew coming into the game if they were going to have success, they had to be efficient throwing the football, and they have not been that so far. Whether it's been pass pro, bad routes, bad throws, they're not getting it done right now through the air.
He's not afraid to go deep. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Florida Atlantic races to the line. Motion from the back. Run in the red zone. It's Bernard. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The pull and throw off the RPO. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The Owls go back to work after moving the chains through the air. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. 2nd and goal for the offense. They'll move the tight end. On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Twice they've been denied touchdowns in the red zone, and now it's 3rd and goal. Looking for the score. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And a lot of times when you get down here in the red zone, man, it's players, not plays. Finding your individual matchups that you feel very confident in. And I'm not surprised they went to their go-to wide receiver. And I'm also not surprised that he won on the outside and got the touchdown.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Back to throw, it's Potter. Fires to the right. The short hands, it's Johnson. Out to the 35-yard line, and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field.
Turning it on! He's got 93 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. The Monarchs will hustle to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Monarchs decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Line getting set on second down. Back to pass. Grab, go to the middle. It's Henry. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Johnson. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. The run inside. It's Bernard. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. And the Owls kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They're going to ride this running back. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking for a crease. It's Bernard. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Could not make his way to the corner. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw on 3rd. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, going to the air. He's going to run it. Headed to the end zone. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
Great awareness by that defender that time. Seeing the ball thrown, getting his big paw, knocking it down, and now you set up 2nd down.
Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Right on the money. He makes the grab in the end zone.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Roach. There he goes. Touchdown, Old Dominion. He got a step and just dusted the field. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season.
And that is going to leave the head coach scratching his head. The final play of the first half, your opponent runs the ball and you can't tackle him and get him down with all those bodies back playing prevent. That is a terrible job with defense. And to add insult to injury, you've now given up the lead.
The Monarchs will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Brings a return out across the 25. Gets a couple of extra yards. He's stopped at the 27-yard line. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Second down, they'll go to the air. With the catch, it's Messer. Still on his feet at the 45. Wide open spaces. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
Speed kills this offense. They've got multiple guys that can burn you. You can see it doesn't take them long to light up the scoreboard.
And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Old Dominion's offense hopes this drive holds some promise. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. RPO complete to open the drive. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
What a nice play by the DB there. When that rain starts coming down, the ball gets a little bit heavier. The quarterback throws the ball a little bit lighter. DBs can take advantage sometimes of some underthrown balls, go out and make some big plays.
Holly Rowe has an update.
Hey guys, checking in from the Florida Atlantic sideline. Guys, I can feel the energy here and the chemistry between this quarterback and his star wide receiver. He's already got 100 yards receiving in this game, and the way they're talking on the sideline here, they want to keep that going. I think you're going to see him continue to get some downfield targets from his QB here in this game. I'll keep you posted.
Thanks, Holly. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. Florida Atlantic comes to the line on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only first down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
Coming out with it, it's Horn. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Old Dominion sideline, I can see the coaches imploring their team right now. This has to be a turning point. Turning it over on that last drive, it could get out of hand if they don't make something happen right now. You see the coaches and players coming together to try to get that momentum back. I'll keep you posted on if that swings here in their favor. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. They give it to him again. Got enough for the first. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. And the Monarchs want to crank the tempo.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. Dropping back, it's Potter. Throws to the wideout. That's caught. It's Johnson. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Running inside, it's James. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Monarchs come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Into the third quarter of this opening week of the season, it's now 2nd and 10.
And just a great job by the defense being stout.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Monarchs! And they take it in for 6 more points. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. That lead has been sliced to 7, and now they'll try to put something together here. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. With the catch, it's Messer. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside a wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
Sends it back in motion. They'll ride the hot hand. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. He's now up to 104 yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season opener.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Dragged down at the 39, but he's got 5 yards, and they'll move the sticks. The Owls, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. The run inside. It's Bernard. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1.
And this is exactly how you want to draw it up if you're an offensive coach. Later in the game, you start to get in the second half, and you got the lead, and you can be the more physical team. It's really hard for somebody to come back. This defense has got to come up with a stop. They got to get more physical right now in this football game, or it's going to get out of hand.
Heading into the fourth quarter, and both of these running backs have just been outstanding. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Making side adjustments here. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock. He's looking to pass. Under fire. Trying to find the end zone, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Old Dominion sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment. They've got to come alive.
And the sack all the way back at the 5.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
Looking down the middle. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. And the Monarchs moving quickly to the line. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want.
Finding some room. Makes it past the marker. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Monarchs have their offense in high gear.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Monarchs come to the line with a new set of downs.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting the
pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down yourselves and one play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
Pocket breaking down. Makes the grab on the left. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately.
This quarterback quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Back to pass, it's Potter. Under fire. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when...
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Fires toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, checking in from the Florida Atlantic sideline. I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Guys, back to you.
All right, Holly. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Complete to the right. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Got a little grass. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. The throw. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Might be changing the route. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Owls pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. To the air on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Messer. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Back to pass on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. Remember, down where you start the slide, and he'll be short of the line to gain. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Trying to make magic with his feet. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that 3rd down. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bernard. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. Send the tight end in motion. To the air on 2nd down. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. He's looking downfield to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Quickly out to the tight end. He's got the first down, and they'll be able to run it out from here. The Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He caught it.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on 1st down. Better job on 2nd down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
Running inside. It's Bernard. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he will score! Touchdown, Florida Atlantic!
Game 1, you want to come out, put drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
He'll bring it back, looking for help. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Potter. Here's a throw downfield late. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He wants a big play here late. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. What an impact from that last explosive play. They were pinned down in their own territory, now 1st and 10 from their own 45. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Just gets rid of it before the heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. After this, it'll be a wrap. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. DBs will try to keep everything in front. Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. He's taking a deep shot. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he's going to go down as time has run out. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
That great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.